Hello, guys. Oh man, finally. Today is the 1st of August. And before we go to our usual world, I'm gonna go in my creative test world that I have just so we can test Minecraft 1.3. Yes. Just so we can test it out a little bit. But before we start testing it, I kind of want to tell you some of the things that came out and want to tell you things that I'm excited about. Uh, but I want to point out that I know I'm not the first guy doing this, and that's okay for me. All I want is for you guys to know what's new, for you guys to be just as excited as I am. And well, just to tell you, that just with the bugs that were patched, this patch has been the best, at least for me. Mobs are no longer um, glitchy, supposedly. So let's say we have 500 mobs in a one by one space, they will no longer glitch out and hit you as they used to before. Um, but that's not really what I wanted to tell you because bugs, you can go and check that out in the wiki, and there are like 500 bugs that really should have been patched that are now patched. I'm just gonna mention three bugs that I think that are awesome that they patched. One is if you have a sword in survival or in single player or whatever, multiplayer, creative, whatever it is you're playing, if you had a sword, let's say, and there's a torch and you hit it, it will use up the sword. Now that's no longer like that. That has been patched and now it won't take uses from it. But it's not only for torches, it's like every single thing that breaks in one hit will no longer take uses from any tool, which I think is pretty cool. Um, Also, another thing that they patched is that in creative mode, you can now break boats and minecarts with no need to hit it twice or three times. You can just hit it once and it will break, which I think it's a cool thing, especially for me that I like to play around with my friends in creative mode, just like doing survival maps. I know it sounds stupid, the survival maps in creative mode, but I mean, like for example, dropper maps, and I like to fool around with them, breaking minecarts in minecarts elevators so they can get up. At least that's just me. Also, they fixed boats completely. You now can drive them well. Uh, they no longer, like, if you try to go forward, they will not go this way and then forward. They have been patched. Uh, the The maximum speed has been increased, which I think is awesome. They can now, when you go towards a lily pad, they will no longer break. The lily pad will break, and sometimes you will pick it up. Um, the boat now. Let me just put this here, and let me cover this whole. There you go. The lily pads now. Well, the boats, when you break it, when they're broken by the player, you get a boat instead of getting a wooden planks and sticks. That's just things that I like about 1.3. And of course, there's the new blocks. You now have sandstone stairs, uh, the different colored wooden stairs, wooden planks. I mean, and wooden slabs. I mean. And now mobs spawn in upside down hab slabs and upside down stairs. But again, I'm not gonna go in depth in this because a lot of people have done it already in the pre-releases and stuff like that. But what I want is to tell you the cool things and most of the things that we're gonna be using in my world, in my Let's Play world. And one of them, it's this. Just check this out. I created this pretty simple thing here that lets me know if there's an item. Uh, this goes 128 blocks forward, and this just lets me know if the item got there. So let's say I have the monster spawner right here, and I set it to kill the mobs so they fall and the items fall here and they just go over there where they won't despawn. So I can idle all night here, stay here, and when I come back in the morning, they're gonna be still there because they will not despawn. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and throw an arrow here, and you can count how long it will take an item to get from here to there. That's 128 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There you go. It took 21 seconds to get from here to there. And I was counting pretty fast, actually. You should count it a little bit slower. So that is pretty awesome. And you can do a lot of things. And the way I did this, let me just take this water out. It's with eyes. Now you can get eyes from Silk Touch. Before you couldn't. But sadly, you can no longer place an ice block in the nether and break it, and there will be water. Now, when you place an ice block in the nether, it will just disappear. Which is, I guess it's fair, because the nether is supposed to not have any water. A lot of recipes changed. Now, jumping, it's patched. Like, for example, here, you jump a little bit lower. Enchanting tables, they're a little bit smaller than one block. You can see this little difference. So now you can only jump one block. So before you could jump from here to over here, but now you can't. Like your feet hit the bookshelf, so you can't go up. This means that you still can't. A lot of people were afraid that you wouldn't be able to hard to pillar up, but you still can. What you can't do anymore is like jump parkour anymore. Like you can't go more than one block. You jump one block exactly, which is not really good. I don't know why they did that, but I'm pretty sure they had something in mind, maybe in a future patch or to balance out something. I don't know. Let me make a date right away. It's pissing me off. Okay, I prepared these three guys here to explain the basics in villager trading. That is a new feature that was added to the game. I traded a little bit with them, and this guy, I think he's a librarian, if I'm not mistaken. This guy, I think, is a priest. This guy is a blacksmith. Uh, The other guy, the commoner, he will sell you food and emeralds. I didn't get it because I don't have a lot of time because this is going up before the episode 10, so it needs to go up right now almost. Um, and it's gonna be a short episode, but I just wanted to show you the 1.3 update. So look, I traded a little bit with this guy, and he's all about trading armor. Armor and food. So whenever you need to go caving, you can just come to this guy and you can trade him emeralds for armor, food, and miscellaneous stuff like saddles, more emeralds, stuff like that. It's pretty good deals actually. Not the leather armor. The leather armor is just at depth, but the emeralds, like you can get 15 pork chops like really easy. Now pigs drop 1 to 3 pork chops, which means that with a pig farm you can get pork chops like crazy. And you can get coal with a fortune pick, and the enchanting has been fixed, so you can get fortune pretty simple. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. And look, I traded with them a little bit. Let me put the sound up. 15. I have it on peaceful to avoid slimes. They fixed that. They made it so that not so many slimes spawned in creative mode. And if you hadn't noticed, they also made it so the inventory in creative is a lot better. It's organized and you can find items, you just need to write it down. Survival inventory, so you can manage your inventory right here. Also, you can pick block right there. You just need to click the mouse wheel and you can get the block. You can get the spawn X like this. If you had a zombie, you just right middle click it and you get it. So it's pretty cool. As well, they fixed a lot of things. You need to go check it out in the wiki, but I wanted to show you this. And you can get pretty good deals like this one. Not this one, this one. You give him one iron sword and two emeralds and you get this. For me at least, that's pretty awesome. You get knockback 1, fire aspect 1, and sharpness 2 in a sword. That's a pretty kick-ass sword, at least for me. This guy, he's a thief. Freaking thief. All his stuff are too expensive. Look at this. I traded with him iron hose like crazy, just so he will give me another deal. Because the way this works is when you trade with a villager, he will learn a new thing. And then when you trade the new thing again, it will learn another thing. But sometimes it will learn the same thing. So for example, with this guy, I had to trade 3 times for him to learn a new thing. It's pretty stupid at times, but it's fair that they take their time to learn it. And also, one thing that I wanted to tell you, I have my trading things here. I have not a lot of emeralds, I need more. So the trading, the trades, the deals, they can get maxed out. For example, if I trade 4 times with them, it will still be there. But if you trade more than 8 times, it will disappear. It will not longer be there, which is fair again. But if you have, like for example, 7 stacks of beef right here, you can just go ahead and trade them all, and it will not go away, which is pretty cool. Now in upside down half slabs, you can place redstone torches, doors, everything like if it was a block, but they act like glowstone. They do not like the redstone power. It will not go vertically. It will just go horizontally. Um, as well, the upside down stairs works just like that. And now let's go to enchanting, which is pretty interesting. I have a couple of items here that I think will help with this. I'm gonna enchant 4 of everything, just so you guys can get to see how efficient this is now. The percentage of good things that you can get. So with 4 enchantments for the diamond sword, and as you can see, it is also more organized. So with 15 bookshelves, you will always get a 30, and it will always be in the 3rd tier. Look at that. It's not too good of a sword, but that's 25%. Now let's check 50%. That is a pretty good sword. Now let's check 75%. Okay, decent. So you can get out of 4 tries, out of 4 enchantments, you will get one good sword at least. One really good sword at least. Before I started recording this video, I enchanted a pair of boots, and I had like 3 enchantments on the boots. It was awesome. That is pretty good actually. See what else? No, not so good. Very good if you're going to the Nether. And that is excellent. That means that you're immortal if you have full armor with protection 4. Let's check the leggings. Same thing, same deal as the boots. Oh, it seems like this is pretty common. Yeah, it should give me protection 4. Yeah, at least. So again, with the new patch, enchanting was patched so that now you have a higher chance of getting multiple enchantments, but it is harder to get good enchantments. But you get to level 30 so easily that it's not even, you didn't even need to worry about that. But let me tell you something. The way the level works now, it is the same XP. You need the same amount of XP from level 1 to 15, and then it starts growing. You can check that out in the wiki. There's an equation that you can check out, and it will tell you how much XP you need for each level. Now, let's keep going. I want to really test this to see. Oh, blast protection. Now that I remembered, creepers now they do more damage. Just the same as TNT, but they were kind of changed. In peaceful, they do no damage. Like if they blow up, they do nothing. In creative, if you hit a creeper, let me X spawn X here, creeper. If you hit a creeper, oh well, it's on peaceful. This as well, you can open it to LAN, creative, load sheets, and you just start it, and anyone in your house can just join. Let me take it off of peaceful so I can show you how creepers are right now. So if I hit it, it will. Okay, if I hit it, after a while, it will forget about me. Instead of just following me forever, in a while he will forget about me. There you go. He forgot. If I hit him again, he will get angry and blow up for no reason. That's just like creepers. But they were changed. Before, if you were in a survival multiplayer server, for example, and someone hit a creeper, that creeper will only follow that guy. But now they change who they're following, which means that you can no longer can hug creepers like you could before, which is pretty sad. As I was saying, in easy they do 33% less damage, and as you can see, the item is still there. Just so you get the proof that it's still there. Torch off equals there's items over there, so still off. See, it has been more than 5 minutes. So again, as I told you, this is pretty good. On normal, they do the same damage as they did before, and on hard, which is the difficulty that I play in for my Let's Play world, they do 33% more damage. It's pretty good. Now they're actually a challenge. Let's keep going with the picks. This is what I really want to see. What can you get with 4 picks? Pre-shitty enchantment, another bad enchantment, decent, and come on, come on. I have high hopes. Come on. Oh, that's a disappointment. But again, it's just to balance out the game, so as long as the game has some difficulty with it, I'm pretty happy. This is just old testing, old redstone testing. I will explain some other day, but right now, before I end this episode, because really I don't want to tell you any more about 1.3, because I want you guys to have the same experience as I have. Uh, I never efficiency 4. I never played around with the snapshots with the pre-release. What I did was that chicken. What I did was that I spent a lot of time waiting for 1.3, and now I'm testing it out by myself. So that's what I want you guys to do. Go in a creative world and test it for yourself so you guys can have fun, find things that no one else has found. So go ahead, instead of just looking for videos, go and check it out yourself. Pretty much in creative you have everything pretty much. But I wanted to show you this. This is the design that I have for the cow farm. For now, it's gonna be changed. But the way this works, let me just spawn some cows in there. Cows here. The way this works is Let's say I have a lot of cows here, as I do now. Cows, cows. And I come around and I want to kill them. This is the slaughterhouse. This is one of the designs. And I say, oh, okay, I want to kill them all. So I just uh, press this lever or lever, however you call those things, and they fall down. Once they're down, you close this, and a lot of lag for the water updating and the pistons coming down. And then you just hit this a couple of times and let the beef cook up. If you want it medium, you just need to kill them before they are completely fried. Wow, it's pretty laggy, isn't it? That's why I'm going to change it. But it works. You get a lot of beef. So I just thought I might show you this, and if you like this design for the Let's Play world, please go ahead and tell me. Or if you want to know how I did it, the redstone for the furnaces, the dispensers, the pistons in the back, the pistons up here, just tell me, and I can show you. And the good thing about this farm is that it is for cows and for pigs and chickens. I just need to prepare these pistons. I still haven't done that. Just tell me if you like this design for the Let's Play world, and so I will use it. If not, I have a couple better designs like that I could use. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This has been my preview or my um new things showing to you, however you want to call this, video of 1.3. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please go ahead and leave a like. And again, this is pretty awesome. You should implement something like this in your world. It's pretty simple, just a straight line with water. But as usual, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.